How do you feel, Karen? Strong, like always. Thank you.
The first week of testimony now wrapped in the Karen Read murder trial. Read is accused of killing her boyfriend, Boston police officer John O'Keefe. Even though it was a half day of court today, it was still a very busy one. 2 witnesses took the stand today, including Canton firefighter Jason Becker. He testified that on the night O'Keefe died, Read told him the two had been fighting.
She was saying suicidal stuff is because the last conversation she had with her husband at the time was an argument.
Before listening to that testimony, jurors went on a trip to Canton to get a better idea of the scene. Boston 25's Ryan Breslin picks up the story from there.
Jurors in the Karen Read trial had the chance to view the Canton home where John O'Keefe's body was found outside of in a blizzard. That's the location where Read is accused of killing O'Keefe by hitting him with her car.
Going to a place that you've heard about and that you will continue to hear about during the course of the trial.
Jurors in the retrial of Karen Read getting an in-person look at where John O'Keefe was found in the snow January 29th, 2022.
Your job is to simply stop and look.
Prosecutor Hank Brennan asking jurors to pay attention to different vantage points of the street, front yard, flagpole, and fire hydrant at 34 Fairview Road, as well as the location of Karen Read's Lexus SUV in the front left corner of the lawn. Brennan reminding they're looking in late April, not during a blizzard.
The weather will be very different. The temperature will be different. The conditions will be different. It won't be the same visibility. It won't be the same elements in the same weather.
Defense attorney David Yannetti also asking the jurors to focus on the distance of the house to the front lawn, including the second floor window, 3 front doors, and the driveway. Yannetti saying there is no substitute for the human eye.
Well, photos and videos sometimes can be misleading in terms of relative distances, depending upon the perspective from which the photo is taken. But your eyes are the best computer that you could bring to the view.
Jurors not allowed to take notes, pictures, or independently investigate, just observe.
The observations that you make there can be used and considered by you in your deliberations on this case in reaching a verdict.
A pathologist who worked at Good Samaritan Hospital and a Canton firefighter testified on Friday. The firefighter telling the court that Karen Read told him her last conversation with John O'Keefe was an argument. On Monday, the jury will have a half day, but it will be a full day of court. Accident reconstruction experts will be questioned inside before they testify. On scene in Dedham, Ryan Breslin for your local station, Boston 25 News.